Alright, yo, this is awkward. I'm basically doing some questions and answers. I put a post on for my 1,000 subscriber special. I'll keep it on edit, keep it more like chill, personal, you know, whatever. We're just gonna answer some questions, and I'll do a tier list after this. I'm not sure what I'll do yet. It'll probably be might be a few actually. We'll see. Alright, I'm a little sick right now, so if I cough a little bit, I'll try to mute it. But alright, first question: how did I get into Ultra Kill? Very funny story. So my cousin, he played Ultra Kill. He played up to like Greed at this point, and he messaged me and he was like, "Yo, you should really play this. It's super cool." And he said, "At least look into it, you know." So I looked into it a little bit. You know, I like fast-paced games, you know, shooter games. I played like some like Valorant, Siege, that kind of stuff. I like those kind of fast-paced games, so naturally I told him, "Fuck no, that shit looks boring. Hell no." And I said, "No, I'm not gonna play it." Yeah. So a little bit later, when he beat the game, he said again, "Dude, you should really play this. It's like so cool." He wasn't talking about violence. I don't remember what it was. He was talking about one of the layers or one of the levels. He's like, "It's really cool. You should really try it." And you know, naturally, when a friend's like, "You should really try this," you kind of get that feeling of like, "Yeah, maybe I should." And then you're kind of, so you know, naturally, I was like, "Fuck no!" What I say before, bro, that shit looks boring. Yeah, that's basically how that went. And then it got to the point, now I remember, and then after, I believe he described to me how the marksman works, and I said, "Wait, hold on, that's so cool. I gotta play this game. I gotta at least play it till I get this weapon, because that's super cool." So he's like, "Okay," we hop in call, and I download it. It takes like 2 seconds. I get in, I play 01, 02, and it was like 4 p.m. at this point, so naturally, you know, I'm playing 03, and I played the whole game that night in 3 hours. I'm not kidding. We both were in call the whole time. I played through the entire game. Fucking prelude to violence and how it's like a speed run, bro. I just loved it. And then I played some Cyberground. And I didn't really play again until I don't remember what it was. Now I remember. The friend that got him into Ultra Kill said they had a friend who had really good times. Because at this point I was trying to beat my cousin's times and everything, which I'm sorry, Witless, they were not that hard to beat at that point, especially. So I got them on. They had a bunch of good times. So I was like, "Oh, okay. I guess I'll try to, I'll set as like a goal to beat all their times." I beat a bunch of their times, and eventually I got back to 1-4. I remember I beat their time, and I used like little 5 coin punches. I no slam store, just like dash jump, you know, jumping in the window, fumbling around. And I remember watching it back, and I was like, that beat him? That could be improved so much. So I did. I just did some better dash jumps. I made sure I got through the window first try and killed him pretty fast. And I was like, I wonder if you can... Because I remember hearing about the slam star. I was like, I wonder if you can just slide out. And then, you know, I kind of did that. And then it kind of snowballed from there. I kind of like looked up some runs eventually. I know if you watch any of my old runs, you'll see I actually had not my own kill, but like a kill I made that is actually a little misunderstood. Because before, you know, it's 5 punches to kill him, I wanted to do 4 in a shot. So I noticed that just 1 Rico shot wouldn't kill him. So you see me in my first run, you can go back, and a few more, where I'll throw 2 coins when I come in and shoot him. So that Rico shot hits. I'll throw another one and shoot it. And then I'll do the 4 coin punches and shoot it. You know what I mean? And that would end up killing him. And I remember very proud of like my first run. That's why I posted sub 14. You can actually hear my mics on for that one. And then I kind of just kept going. Then I realized, like, hold on, I can actually probably get top 100. And then once I got top 100, I was like, wait, I can get top 50. Wait, I can get top 10. And then it just kind of snowballed from there. And then I joined the Discord. Darkin was blazing me. Shout out Darkin. Like the first thing I saw when I got in there. But, yeah. That's basically how I got into speedrunning. Alright, next question. How do I become awesome possum at speedrunning like you, from Avalon? Sorry, the first question was from Kirby Main 645. I should say that. Next one from Avalon Blitz. Avalon, awesome runner. How do I become awesome possum at speedrunning like you? Just do it. That's basically it. Main thing that I do, and I still do, and I would recommend everyone do, is learn levels and steps. Because, like, for example, even like for me nowadays, like especially P%, I never go to world record strats first because it's just so demotivating. Like, do the easier kind of stuff first, kind of get like, especially like if you have some easy parts, you know, and you kind of want to get like the overall movement down, do like easier versions of the clears that like lose a few seconds, you know what I mean? And then just kind of get used to the regular movement and then like slowly build stuff up. Not only is it like, it's easier to kind of, you know, gives you more of like a roadmap per se. So it's more motivating because you're not just like sitting there throwing your face at a wall trying to get a really good time when it's going to take forever to get it. You know, you're kind of just like adding like new harder strats as you go, and it's basically guaranteed, you know, that you'll get a faster time because you're using a faster strat. So it's more motivating, and it's just, in my opinion, overall a lot more fun, and it's easier, you know, you learn faster, you know. And this is post-recording awkward, but I just want to make sure I say this because I forget. The hardest part about speedrunning is being motivated long enough to actually get the run you want. It's never really a question of if you can, but more like, or how long you're willing to try to get it. Because you can, it's just an objective fact. If you try long enough, you will eventually get that time, unless it's physically possible. But it's just how long are you willing to put into that level. And I think maximizing the time that you are motivated will get you better runs because, like I said, it's just how long are you willing to try to get that time that determines whether you will get it or not. That's basically it. The other thing is just play. I mean, nothing else. I have a lot of people that tell me like, oh, I don't know how you know, you couldn't, especially in like YouTube Shorts comments, so they tell me like, oh, I could never do that. You can. There's a lot of people. I remember I used to watch someone play Cybergun, and I was like, oh my god, I could never do that. And I look back on their gameplay now, and I'm like, because it was just one of my friends, I was like, wow, I mean, before I thought that was like really good, but now I'm like, it's, you know, it's all right, you know. You just shifts, you know. You can do it. You just have to practice, and then you'll kind of realize those things you never thought you could do. You can't, you know. Alright, next question. What's the most annoying enemy / boss in any level or in the cyber grind to face? By Capitina 7A. Alright, I'm going to use it in the terms of speedrunning. And I'm going to give you two answers. I'm going to give you the boss. Boss first, easy. Easy. Gayron sucks. Okay, the boss itself in the actual game, I think was alright. It wasn't the best, wasn't the worst. However, in a speedrun, it is so annoying. It's like, depends on the kill you do as well, but it's just really annoying as a boss. And then enemy, the most annoying enemy, I'm gonna say it's the schisms. Just because they're like barely not fodder enemies, but they're fodder enough to where you don't want to use your cooldowns on them. Like, if you don't know what a fodder enemy is, it's basically an enemy that dies to anything. Like, if I like he's dead. Like, you know, he doesn't do anything. This guy, you know, doesn't, like he's insta-dead. Like, fodder enemies are basically things you can clear out with, like, anything. Schisms are barely not, because as you can see, doesn't die to that. You know what I mean? Let me get some more. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let me see, you know? Doesn't die to that. It's just really annoying, so you kind of always have to use, like, some stupid cooldown on them, and it's just always really annoying. Overall, they're not too annoying to deal with. Especially with like speedruns, it's just kind of weird to route sometimes, but, or I just give it to Filth, because a lot of times they can be slow and a little inconsistent with like where they are gonna be. Wait, what am I talking about? I got mind flayers right here. I'm so stupid. Ignore everything I just said. These guys can, yeah, I can't even do it. There's an insta kill you can do with them. I just suck. Fuck. Yeah, I'd say mind flayers or schisms would be my answer. Oh my fuck closed. Alright. Alright. How much playtime do I have in Ultra Kill? Funny thing, I just hit 1,000 hours for my 1,000 subscribers, yeah. So I think it's cool. So I'm like, I think it's 1,004 right now. It's gonna be a little more when I post this, probably. It's my favorite level. I'm gonna have to go with 3-2. Very big shocker, I know. How do I reset this? Is there like a... Oh, jeez. 1 second. But yeah, 3T is my favorite level. My favorite level in the base game. Like, not for speedrunning. I'd say all of Violence. All 4 Violence levels were my favorite levels in base game. They're really good. The speedrun routes are alright. They're not great. But I you know, they're alright. And then I had this other question on one of my runs, I believe is also from Avalon. That's basically, it asks how I got my camera movement to look like that in runs. And I wanted to answer this because I'm very happy somebody noticed. That is intentional, actually. I think, I like speedrunning. I feel like I use it more as like an art form almost. You know, I don't really care how fast my run is for most levels. Like there's, I think like 3-2 is and 1-4 are like the only ones who I only really care about that. But most of the levels I run, I do it just because, especially now, I like how the run looks. You know what I mean? I think that's the most impressive thing you can do as a speedrunner is make it an art form and make your run look clean. I'd say that's more impressive than even if there was a better time on the board, but the run before it looks way cleaner, I'd say that one of the one's more impressive. Because it's a lot harder to do the actual strats and also make it look good. And they asked how I make it. They said, hold on, let me pull up the comment real quick. He said, I still don't get how your camera movement is like that, snappy but smooth at the same time. That's from Avalon. So basically, you can use this as like a guide for most of my runs. Essentially, if you want like the snappy look, at least that I have, basically, I only really move my camera when it's like 100% necessary. So you won't see me doing a lot of like micro adjustments because, you know, like it looks a little like unsure, you know what I mean? It's not a bad thing, by the way. I want to make sure. If you do this, it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying what I personally like to do to make my runs like look a little cleaner. It doesn't really affect your time at all. But like, you know, if somebody's like CE boosting, they may do a little bit of that. I like to, you know, just, you know, keep it like, if you need to go sideways, just look right and, you know, just kind of flick there. So if you see me move, it's going to be mostly because it's necessary, and then you'll see me flick there. You know what I mean? If I have to look at this door, I'm not going to like, you know, going to kind of flick over there. You know, I'm good. And then for certain parts of the run where like not moving my camera would look a little weird, like you'll see it at the start of 1-2, my P% run. I like to throw in a little like flourish or something, like a little smooth camera movement just to like kind of fill the space because it kind of looks a little stupid. Like for example, the start of 1-2 is, let me make sure I have the weapons, like the P%. When you get in the first room, it's slowly like this. Something like that. Well, here, it's actually like, yeah. Like, that's it, but I kind of find that like, right here, this is a little, okay, that's gonna annoy me. This is just a little boring. So instead, what you'll see me do is I'll add, like, just a little, like, one of those. It doesn't do anything. It just kind of looks a little nicer, in my opinion, you know? When you kind of do that, and you kind of follow the, like, momentum of it. You know, just how I describe it is just, you do it like as an art form, you know? Do it how you think would look really nice, you know? Paint a picture with it, so to speak. Alright, this is different day awkward because I got some more questions. I put a last call for it. There's only 5 more, so I'll just go through them pretty quick. It's my favorite Pierce the Veil song. That is a hard one. If you watch a lot of my runs, I use a lot of Pierce the Veil, so that's what they're referring to. I would probably say $1 Million House is really good. I Don't Care If You're Contagious is also really good. 100 Sleepless Nights is another really good one. Well, if I say any more, I'm just going to throw in a favorite at that point. I'm just going to go with $1 Million Houses. That one's, I love that one. Death of an Executioner is also, like, really underrated as well, in my opinion. Alright. What's the thing you liked most about the speedrunning community? Thing I like most? They're not usually as, like, mean as a lot of other communities are, or a lot, like, they're a lot more welcoming, at least, than most other, like, communities, especially competitive ones. Usually competitive communities are, like, really elitist, really, really not welcoming to new people, you know? And I felt pretty welcome when I went in. You know what I mean? Alright, when will I run FG any? Never. I've practiced a little bit for it. There's like a few runs of mine where I did it. I've tried to run it. I really don't like it. It's just, I don't like long runs is my main thing. I like when a run is extremely optimized. and like full game any percent, EVRP, anything like that usually is why I don't run those, is because it's a lot harder to have that level of optimization. You have to really dedicate yourself to getting that time down, and it's just much harder. Like in a 10 to 12 minute run, I don't know what the record is right now, it's really hard to genuinely have it extremely optimized, no mistakes. I don't like having runs with a bunch of mistakes in them, and I think that's kind of why I don't run a lot of P%. I'm trying to more. There's a level I was gonna start running, which will be like a little secret for you guys in here that are actually watching this video. Let's find it. What was it? Because I wanted to start running a P%. Which one was it? I don't remember. But yeah, I don't remember. It might have been Encore. Because I think I wanted to take my Encore P%, because I wanted to like get into some P% level where I just like really try to optimize one like pretty long P% level. So if you're seeing this, maybe more P% runs in the future. Right now, my mouse tweaking. Right now I'm kind of doing some OE any percent, because I want my podium, and winter's really fucking good, so I have to actually like try to keep my podium. I'm gonna probably go for a sub 15 on O-E first, which shouldn't be extremely hard. I just need to like not. I keep choking the check and the kill. My kills are not the best, and my checks are little. But FGNE I probably will not run ever. I may have a random throwaway run if I lose a bet or something, but that's about it. If anyone wants to, that'd be funny. Me and another runner, they like we try to run one level we both have never ran. If I lose, I have to run FGNE, bro. What's my favorite restaurant? Probably Red Robin, honestly. I don't know if they have those everywhere. I know it's a US thing, so I apologize, my EU viewers, and I don't know how many states they're in, but they have really good fries. My favorite fries ever out of any place. These steak fries, they're good. They're just so good. And what's the closest you've gotten to beat one of your times but just barely missed it? Well, I'm going to go over 2, because the technical answer to your question is exactly 1 millisecond, 0.001. It's actually on the Slopkin. It's on the Slopkin channel. I had Darkin post it because I missed the record on 3-2 by 0.001, and then I got it later by 0.001. It was really funny. That is the technical answer. However, I wasn't really doing much. Like, I was just kind of doing some throwaway attempts that time, and it didn't really matter. I had a lot of runs that were barely off. I believe it was 8.3s on 3-2, and a lot of runs that were off 9.1, not 9.1, off 9.3s on 1-4 before I was doing Hyperdeath. Those ones were really annoying, especially the 1-4, because that's why my first 9.3 is like breaking the 9.4 curse, because I got 9.4s like every single run that I finished. It was a 9.4, low 9.4, and then I finally hit a 9.3. It's because of my exit, by the way, but if anyone was curious. But the one that was the most devastating was definitely a few of the ones where it was like the 8.3s that I just barely missed, and the 8.2s that I just barely missed. The 8.1 wasn't really like a big thing, because it was another one of those times where I wasn't really running 3-2 that much. I was just kind of doing throwaway attempts, and I just randomly got at 8.1, and I was like, wait, holy shit. But the 8.2 and 8.3 was some of the most proudest runs I have on 3-2 and generally in my whole speedrunning career. And I had a lot of those runs end because I missed something really easy on the kill. I have some compilations of me failing certain parts, which, you know, it is what it is, and I like showing those people, because it's like, you know, I don't just get on and get good times. A lot of people think they can't do a lot of things in speedrunning because they only see top runners post their best times. You know, I like posting those and like talking about the fails I have, because it gets people to know, like, I'm not just getting on and getting these records, you know what I mean? put in a lot of work, especially for 3-2 and 1-4. I put in a lot of work. But yeah, those are all the questions. Now I actually have to edit this, so that's gonna take a really long time. Pre-recording awkward because I forgot one question. I don't know if it didn't show up last time, but it's Normal Vaco asks what my favorite character in Ultra Kill is. Personally, I like Gabriel. Like, I know 3-2 guy likes Gabriel, shocker, blah 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 blah. I think his character's really cool, and I think his like overall everything he's doing. Like, I just think he's a cool character overall, and his story is pretty cool. I mean, have I read the giant block of text? No, but I think his overall idea like is really cool. I think his design is really awesome as well. His themes are really good. Although nothing touches Versus best song. Whatever. Alright, we're just starting this chat. Let me zoom out.
Alright, we're starting this chat.
There's gonna be a lot of ads on the screen. I tried to fix it. I tried so hard. You wouldn't believe how hard I tried. And it just
He tried harder than I did.
Just shut up.
I'm just trying.
Dude, I'm sick. Okay.
Stop.
Stop. Okay, we're ranking levels for speedrunning and just in general how good the level, like the route is, or at least the people who play them. I'll specify. Don't worry. Okay, starting with 01. Witless, where do you think this goes? I'll be talking about any. Just you know what? You'll just go by the vibe. You'll go by the vibe, because I don't think you know a lot.
Dude, that's one.
What was that? No, I'm turning you up.
Hey.
I turned you up. What?
Seems.
Oh, whoa.
High B, A.
High B, A. I'm gonna go with B. I'm gonna go with B. Like, the route, it's like, it's alright. It's you know, it's there. It's just like, it's a good middle ground, I'd say. It's a good middle ground. I'm doing the fucking J Schlatt, aren't I? His all his tier list. He puts the mid thing first, but whatever. Whatever. Okay. And 01, it's just like, it's kind of boring. And the stupid trigger load for any percent is really annoying to get. It's just annoying. Alright, now we're gonna go with O-2. Go with vibes. Go with any percent route, yeah.
Okay. Oh, definitely like F.
Oh, I got. Why is this E? F is there needs to be an F there.
E. Markiplier need said E.
Get out of my call, bro. You know that's going in. On God, that's going in. Anyway, O-2, I'm putting it like right next to 01. I mean, it's kind of the same thing. It's a little better, but it's also like the full 6. It's really annoying. There's not much to say about a lot of the prelude levels. O-3.
S tier. We love trigger skips.
Wrong level.
Oh, it is? No! It's so close!
Dude. It's 04. 04, yeah. Almost had it. 03 is, it's alright. It's all. I'll put it a little higher. I just don't run it that much, but it's a good level to run. And we'll go to 04. Any percent? Bottom of the barrel. Hold on.
Genuine bottom of the barrel.
I need to. Hold on. Let me. I had a row below this for E tier.
Dude, just it's not that bad.
Yes, it is. It needs a tier above it to make it lower. That's what it needs. That's what we're doing. Oh, let me change these colors. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, it's concerned about.
I can't put that in. I can't put. You know what I am gonna put in? Pause.
Hold on. Instead of cutting it, just bleep it.
All right. O-5. Where do you think that goes?
B.
Nah, it's going C. It's just an It's
okay.
This is more of a personal opinion. I don't think anyone would agree with this. I think it's probably higher. I just don't like it. I'm a little bitch. I don't like it. Anyway, O-S for speedrunning.
Oh, they're awful.
You want to see the route? What I said.
Oh, no.
No, that's not what I said. Anyway, here's the route. Let me just.
Yeah, shout out pumpkin mold or whatever. Okay, where'd we go?
So
distracted.
We're gone and we SSJ. We're gone and we SSJ. So actually,
what?
if I remember right, there's just a hole here. that you can just slide through, and then you SSJ off it. Because why not? Because, you know, it's darkened. You gotta SSJ every 2 fucking seconds. Anyway. And yeah, fling across the map. Just walk back in.
John SSJ.
Yeah. SSJ again. Watch this, I bet he SSJs.
Yeah,
oh,
shout out. Shout out to the small speedrunner Darken.
Yeah, small speedrunner Darken. Also, I actually should say real quick, I'm joking. Please don't cancel me, bro. Don't cancel me, please. I know these people. I'm joking. They know I'm joking. I'm not being serious. He's a good runner. Anyway.
I don't know these people, but I have a parasocial relationship. Through awkward.
Me, yes. Anyway. Yeah, exactly. So, 0-S is for bum SSJ weaponless players. Totally. 0-E, where do you think that goes?
0-E, I don't even think I've played the level. I'm a bum.
That's crazy.
Solidly high D to mid C tier.
For speedrunning, alright. And also, by the way, if we get... Comment below if you want Witless to play the Encores and stream it. Anyway.
No!
So, 0-E,
bro.
and I'm gonna save Peep for, like, the best of the best levels. This is for, like, ultra giga chads who are, like, old pre-vamp runners and are genuinely just better. This is just for the coolest people ever.
Amazing.
No.
Thank you.
It's just okay. It's just such a... Sorry, Gordon Ramsay's staring at me for a second. It's just such a cool level to watch, and, like, it's just really cool. Just the actual route. That's why I say it's just ultra giga. 1-1. We're gonna go
ultra.
What? What's ultra?
You said ultra giga chads.
Funny thing was, I didn't even catch that until you said it again, and then I did it to what you just said, clarifying. I need to quit, bro. All right, 1-1. So I'm gonna judge this as like an average between the main exit and the secret exit. So main exit. What?
So D tier, because the secret exit is wretched.
Yeah, so we're putting it C tier for main exit, and it's going right down to E for that. Yeah, it's going right down. Damn. Make me cough now. Yeah, hell no. 1-2 any percent route. I don't even know if you've seen a run of that. Oh, you might have seen mine. Because I'm so cool and I have such a fast run optimized.
I'm just stuck next to this guy all the time.
Alright, what do you think 1-2 is?
Couldn't even picture the level. Hold on. You zoom in. Computer, enhance. Thanks. Oh, that.
That level.
Like C.
Sorry.
Like C.
Okay. There's like 2 billion ads on my screen again. Alright, yeah. It's just kind of, the last room clear is really annoying because of the street cleaners. The split coin just sometimes will not hit their back and will not
Hold on. Is this the level with the single board?
Yes, it is. Thank you for noticing. As you can see, I have complained about it extensively back in the day. Now there's an easy way to do it.
I was in a call with you for like 45 minutes. He's like, of course! And I was sitting here playing Elden Ring. Or more mad than I am.
Oh, guess I fell off the board again! That was back before I did the overpump, so it was just random if you got it. Alright, 1-3.
No, like B.
Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. It's not bad. I'm putting it below 01 and 02, but it's alright. I'm gonna turn on my fan. Hold on. Hot in here. Tell me if it like is really annoying in the mic.
I hear nothing perfectly.
Okay. We'll hope it's like that, and if it's not, fuck it. Alright, 1-4 from an...
Your entire audio is just a Five Nights at Freddy's.
Dude, I'd be so mad. Alright, 1-4. What are we saying?
My experience with it, I would say C tier.
Oh yeah,
because on one hand, it makes me want to rip my skin off. On the other hand, you do feel like a god for breaking your time.
Exactly. Especially like
so actually no, let's go with A tier then. Because if we're talking about like feelings of accomplishment, feel good after you win. But the problem is there's no winning to be had.
Yeah, it's just like it's like purgatory, but if you got slight dopamine rushes, if you lifted your boulder farther than before.
You get one walking a new level of distance in purgatory.
Exactly. I think I have to bleep that out, but yes, exactly. Anyway.
You can just bleep it and put drug.
All right, 1-S.
1-S?
Puzzle solving simulator.
Yeah, I was trying to speedrun this because my name is Witless, and it's the Witness.
Yeah.
I've never needed therapy more.
Yeah, I agree. This is gonna
put it in the very bottom tier.
No,
there's nothing redeemable about this.
True, but there's no SSJs. So above Darkman. I'm calling this Darkman.
Are you gonna run? If you don't put it in the bottom row, I'm expecting a speed run from you.
Okay, it's in the bottom.
Terrible to the others.
All right. Anyway.
Thank you. There you go. No, and you didn't want to run it.
I'd rather run O-S, bro. All right, 1-E.
Again, I have not played this.
I'm like the actual route's like pretty good. It's like probably B. But again, I feel like both of the encores are like just for like Giga Chad players. Like I don't see like anybody run them at all. There's like 3 people total who run. I know one guy runs O-E, and like 2 or 3 other people are running 1-E, and that was only because a new route was found. And then it was like one person I think is running it consistently right now. But like, these are just like barely ever ran, but it's like such cool routes. I don't know why they're not ran more. I should get a run on 1-E. Why didn't I? I feel like there's a trigger skip. That's why, because I suck and I'm a chud and I don't want to learn them. Well, I know how to do them, but I don't want to do them fast because I'm stupid chud idiot face loser.
You still got a lot to learn.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. 2-1.
Probably B tier. It seems like you just fly for most of it, so it seems like a very normal.
I'm gonna put it at C.
Run.
Prevamp, I would put at B, but I'm putting this at C because there's some extra stuff you gotta hope you do. It's like in Prevamp, it was like you literally just like kind of slide right, slam, and then slide left. This one you gotta like go up and down because there's like a little lip now, and like you have to go up onto some stairs, and the stairs block you. So the Prevamp's a little better in my opinion, but it's not bad. All right, 2-2. I don't know. Have you seen a run of this? Say, because it's pretty good. It's pretty cool. I think it's a really cool route itself. I think it's really because you still have to hit the boxes. So I think it's a really cool like aim trainer almost. It's cool. All right.
I'm back. You can continue.
Oh, I can continue. I can continue. Get off the screen. Keeping these stupid ads. I'm just gonna. That's not gonna do anything. I know it's not. I'm just trying to make myself feel better. All right, 2-3.
Illusion of choice.
2-3.
2-3.
Yeah, has a secret exit and a main exit. The secret exit is like never ran. I've run it once, and I have. There's like I think
it's the same fun.
It's not. Especially it's really not.
Oh.
It's just not fun. So we'll judge it by the main exit.
It's all right.
Yeah.
D.
Okay, I would honestly agree with you for one reason. I'm gonna show you. I'll pull up the levels. I'll have to link these people in the comment section below. I know you've probably heard of Vivian, so this is gonna be Vivian's run, I think.
I'm aware.
Yeah. No, not P rank. Any percent main exit. Yeah. So the run is really cool, except for one part which ruins it completely.
Hey, Meta.
Okay.
Cool player.
Yeah. Just straight ads.
I do.
I'm sorry, everyone watching. I have to edit these ads out. Okay, but yeah. So this UB, pretty cool. Also cool. Fuck that.
What is that?
The SSJ didn't matter. I think.
What they even do?
So these doors specifically, you can just slide out. Only sometimes, only on a Thursday afternoon when it's 2 p.m. and 93 degrees out, may you decide to slide there. Because you just leave. And it's random. You can see they
black splash is the only
Dude. But yeah, like you'll see, they slide 4 times. You can do it in 1. But you just have to get lucky. You just slide spam and pray you get it. And then, this is cool. This clears cool.
You can see them start and restart sliding.
That clears cool. You know what I mean? And that's cool. Like, that's all cool, except for that. And that's why this level can die in a hole, and I wouldn't care. You know what I mean? So we can put that all the way bottom of E tier. Better than a trigger skip, though.
Dang!
I'll put it in D. I'll be nice. I'll put it in D. I'll be nice. Okay, it's not that bad. Cycles aren't that bad. 2-4. I have very mixed feelings about 2-4. I think I haven't run the new route with a new kill because like they made it so you can punch the saws and they'll do more damage. So it's not as RNG as it was before. So I'll probably put it in B. Before it was like a D because the kill was so random. And even if you got the kill, it was basically random kill time. You just pray you got a faster one.
Very level.
Huh?
Well, never mind. I'm actually insane.
Yeah. All right. All right. 2-S. Okay, so this is literally mashing simulator, and then you just make sure you have your mouse on the right options to click.
What even? Which one is?
Oh, you want to see a run? Oh, of course. No, I got you. You mean that? I swear to God. So here he is. You can see him down there.
The mouse him.
It's just this. Look how invigorating this is. This is literally it. It's literally just this. I'm not watching the rest of this. Screw you, Darken. Putting that with the other Darken level. I don't know why I'm calling these Darken levels. He's random.
I forget that it's like... Never mind.
Yeah. I keep calling these Darken levels. He's run both of them like probably once. But they just have SSJs or something stupid in it. So naturally, that's what I call. Okay, 3-1. There's a secret exit and a main exit. Secret exit, I'm not going to rate it. I would agree with you. The last Mind Flayer can be really annoying because you have to KB it away. Otherwise, it'll explode right next to the exit door and you can't exit.
I feel like some of these levels just get a bit of like points because there are good enough like gauntlet rooms or whatever. I think they're
they're called arenas, but yeah.
You can just arenas where you can just aura farm a little bit and you feel good about it after you're done running it.
Yeah, and like
I feel like that's most of their only redeeming qualities.
Well, I would say that's one of their main downsides, just because, well, the room clear is pretty cool, but there's two parts. There, like, the saw you place at the start is, like, it's kind of random if it kills the other guys. Like, it's not, but, like, it's a little annoying. And then the Mind Flayer is really annoying, because if it teleports somewhere where you don't expect when you do the dunk, you just lose a bunch of time. And then if you don't KB it away the nanosecond it dies, or if it teleports to like behind you next to the door, you can't KB it away and it's just gonna explode in front of the door, and when you try to exit it'll explode, you kill your momentum and your run's over. Alright, now 3-2. I don't know, this is a hard one. I'm gonna have to think about this. What is your input on this, Witless?
Yeah?
What's your input on this? Okay, it's in P. Best level of all time. Never been a better level. Never. I'm gonna move 0-E up because I really like it.
Another open mouth toddler cough, by the way.
I'm sick. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I hear that. I hear that, buddy.
Yeah, okay. I get it. I'm moving 0-E up because I really like their route, personally. I'll move 1-4 up, to be fair. I think all the hate it gets is just jokes. People know that. P1. What do you think I'm gonna rate this? Or would you know?
Probably a very, very firm F.
I'm gonna say E for the only reason.
Okay.
The flesh prison kill is really cool. The out of bounds clip and how they do it and how they hit the checkpoint is kind of annoying, but it will get consistent. However, I have to judge the level as an average of all of its parts. When the main average is a fucking 60-second unskippable cutscene that you have to dead coin through, I have to rate it on that. And that part is terrible. Okay? So it has like 10 seconds, maybe, of redeeming qualities. And some of that is not really redeeming. And then 50 seconds of bullshit. And then sludge. Top it all off with a shit sandwich. Get that in
Top it
bottom
all off
of
with sludge.
Yeah. It's what I'm saying. Like, what are we doing? Alright, 4-1. 4-1. Sorry.
Are we serious?
Yeah, my bad.
4-1. I see low B.
Personally,
Seems all right.
I'm putting it in D because I personally.
It's like Bridge Runner.
Huh?
It's like Bridge Runner, right? You just fly most of the time.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna put it at D, just because I think it's a little more annoying, personally, because you have like a tiny little, you know, like the gap above there for the secret, like you have to like shoot and then it will open and you can go right next to the exit. Yeah, you have to slam right in the middle of that while you're going about like, what was it?
Ooh.
Here, I'll show you, actually. It's a really short route.
1 billion.
Because I'll just show you. I don't like it because it's a little more annoying than that. Yeah. I think this is W Goots. Yeah.
I've seen him run by this guy. I just remember you saying something about Goots one time, and I went, that's not a real name.
Yeah, you see that?
Wait, yes, it is.
Yeah.
No, that looks awful.
Yeah. It's really annoying. A lot of their runs die to that. I've seen them post about it in the Discord. They'll go, fuck! Dude, look at this pace! And I'll be like, damn, that was a good pace. But because they slammed like a nanosecond too late,
yeah,
it's just over. And I like, that's just 4-1 for you. And okay, 4-2 also has a secret exit. It's not really.
4-2.
It's, yeah, but
4-2 is the clock tower one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Like, see?
I think that perfectly encapsulates. I think what perfectly encapsulates this level is what you just said. I could run a fun level, but Let me think. I could run a fun level, or I can run greed. Yes, I'm gonna run greed. Like, no. 4-3, like, same thing. It's a little worse because the arena clears. It's not like RNG, but it's just kind of it's just dark.
For going through greed the first time, just hating greed.
I hated greed too. A lot of people loved it, and some people's first, like, their favorite. And I personally, I didn't like it. I didn't like. It wasn't bad. I don't think any of Ultra was really bad. But if I had to say the worst or my least favorite layer, I'm gonna probably say greed. That and Wrath.
Also, I have revoked my opinions on violence. I think violence is pretty peak now.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard.
I replayed it, and I realized I just still sucked. And I had finally gotten to like a baseline skill level. I'm like, oh, I can actually appreciate this.
Finally, another violence lover, bro. We love violence.
Not lover. I did not like Fraud.
Fraud was mid. It wasn't bad. 8-1 and 8-2 kind of carried. 8-3 was... it wasn't bad. 8-4, it was kind of cool at some points, but it's...
Did you watch my first playthrough?
The Fraud?
Yes.
I don't think you... Oh, I think I was in call for it, yeah.
Yeah. I am not a man good with direction. All right.
No, yeah, he had a lot of...
I spent 90% of that all the levels. A lot.
I will say, I was watching. It was not the level's fault. I will say, for any Fraud levels out there, he does not mean this as an attack on your level.
No, I can't enjoy this one. This one's not for me, man.
Yeah. Alright, 4-4. Pretty cool.
High B.
Yeah,
high B, low A.
Put it at above O-. I'm putting it above O1, honestly. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not much to say about it. Pretty cool. 4-S. What am I? 7-. I'm so, god damn it. I'm so misclip pilled, bro.
Yeah, hold on. Can we try that one more time?
I said I'm misclip pilled.
No, dude.
All right, 4-S. Crash Bandicoot level.
Oh. I mean, it's your favorite, right?
Conceptually, really cool. I was like, oh, that's cool. It's a Crash Bandicoot level. And then about 10 seconds later, I went, oh my god, this is a Crash Bandicoot level. Then it took me half an hour to complete because of the stupid camera. Anyway, not talking about that anymore. All right, now we got 5-1. Okay, I'm gonna say for like the normal any percent route, it's not that bad. It's I don't like it that much. I'll put it above 3-1.
Really? Okay.
It's the normal any percent routes aren't that bad. They're not bad at all. 5-2. I'm gonna say for all these are gonna be like referencing like the fast strats now, because 5-2, the current patch, you have to do something different because you can't do a strat. I'm not gonna try to. You hit a what is it? Street cleaner into the door, and then he opens the door. Now they don't do that. You have to do it a different way. So I'm gonna go by the normal fastest route where you do that. It's so annoying. It's just it's kind of cool. It's annoying. I'm putting it in D.
You ran this level a lot at one time.
I did, and I hated every second of it. Can we stop getting ads, please?
You had to edit all that.
I know. But yeah, I ran it for a while. It's just really, especially the skull place at the end. It's just flicking, like, and then hitting the grabbing the skull before that. So grabbing it and placing it, both are just like a quick, like really quick flick. And then for the first flick, you can't go past a certain part of the room where the door will close. But it's like, you can't even see the skull. It's like, ugh, it's just annoying. It's just annoying. That's how you gotta know. It's annoying.
Here?
5-3.
Ooh.
It's just weird. It's just weird.
Yeah, I was gonna go D.
Yeah, I'll put it there. I haven't run enough to
Really?
give it. I haven't run enough to give like a good estimate. I've ran it a little bit. It's so weird. 5-4. Okay. So, I'm gonna give you an ultimatum. Do you want a level where your entire time save is dependent on the frame you UB, and then you just pray you did your kill fast enough when you can't see the timer, and that sometimes just doesn't kill? Does that sound like fun? Does it? Because it doesn't to me. Boom! F tier. No!
Yeah.
So we went from, oh my god, stop it! No! Okay. We went from RNG kill...
Lion is now.
We went from RNG kill slop to just death stack.
Dude.
That's all we did. It's just garbage. We went from garbage to shit. That's all we went from. That's it. That's the whole thing. Okay. 5-S. People apparently run this. I think it might have been Colta. I don't know. They like run it as intended. It was very funny to see. I was expecting like some out of balance clip, yeah. But no, I don't know. But yeah, they genuinely just
actually ever. Oh yeah, I didn't. Wait, what?
They genuinely.
Why is the speedrun?
Because Ultra Go speedrunners run anything. That run was pretty cool. I'm gonna give it like. I wish there was like a Chad tier to where the runs don't look fun, but you're just a Chad for doing it. So I'm gonna put 5S up here with the intention that that's what it means.
I don't. I haven't run 5-S, 6-S, 7-S, or 8-S if there is one.
There's no 6-S. There's no 8-S. There's only a 7-S.
Oh, my bad.
You're good. And 7-S. I don't. Yeah, you haven't played, but yeah, we'll get to that.
I've heard tales.
We'll get to that one now. I'll let them know. All right, 6-1. Has an arch clip. Immediate D tier.
Yo, dude, ask me. You even like, what's your opinion? No.
The final room clear. Final room clear is pretty cool. There's an arch clip, and it's a really annoying one. It's not really an arch clip. It's like some weird other clip that's kind of an arch clip, kind of not. Still bullshit. I don't care. What is your thoughts on this? Are you good?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you want to defend arch clip because I can rant for hours. Days, dude. If
you already have
more,
you call me and you're like, dude, hold on, I gotta yell at you for a minute. It's like, what? Why? You throw a few bills at me, get a doll.
Okay, 6-2. Okay, let me run you through this like I did 5-4. Okay. So let me start you off with a good image. So first, you SSJ dive with a frame 2 specifically. Do you want to know what that means? So that means you slam store, you slide, you let go of slide in 2 frames after, you push space. And then about a few more frames after, has to be a specific amount of frames, I'm not sure the exact amount, you have to hit that slide button again, so that way you SSJ dive. Then you dash and slide on a very specific part of the floor, that if you do it too early, you'll just hit the wall, and if you do it too late, you just won't slide. instant slide, and then you be into the room. That's your whole spawn, okay? And then sludge setup. How fun does that sound? Does that sound fun? Doesn't to me. That's going with the darken levels, okay? It's going with the darken levels.
Dude,
I need to reiterate.
I just want you
Dark
to know,
is really cool.
I just want you to,
I swear I
just want you to know 6-2 on my first playthrough took me 45 minutes.
Oh dang. Okay, I will say there's a split that either half of people first tried them, half of people had a lot of trouble with them. There's no in between. I think it just depends on how you play.
We don't need to talk. I don't.
There's a lot of good players that also said that. I have those
posted somewhere.
That's right. There's a lot of good players that said their first playthrough.
I wouldn't want anyone to go and view them.
I'll link them below.
It was bad. No.
All right. And then we got
so bad.
We got P-2. Okay. So
B? I dare say?
No. No. I'm gonna put this in D because less of it is the minute cutscene because there's more of the run before it. You have to do like a cool out of bounds clip, and then you kill the panopticon in a kind of cool way, and then it's sludge setup bullshit minute unskippable cutscene where he just talks at you. Garbage. It's like P1 but a little more cool stuff.
P1.
Muted. All right.
Okay.
I don't think it's a sludge setup though. Also as well. Actually, I'm gonna move it up because I think optimally it's a sludge setup, but it hasn't been done yet in an actual run. It's like it's just a really annoying setup. It's not sludge though, so it gets up a tier for that. All right, 7-1. What do you think? What you think?
I've never speedrun this or watched a speedrun of it. Maybe C. Maybe it's.
I would agree with you. Actually, that's a good guess. So it would be like a high B, low A if there wasn't an arch clip at the start, but I can forgive that because the rest of the run is really cool. Unless you're doing like world record strats with like you run on brutal and then you also have to trigger skip like the biggest trigger known to man, and it's like genuinely such a big trigger that you have like 3 like pixels of leeway. It's annoying. I haven't even tried to run that shit. Okay, 7-2, or as I like to call it, the fuck you awkward and everything you're bad at level.
Okay.
Whole level.
I have a theory on where this is going.
Yep. So arch clip into 2 trigger skips.
Jesus.
Right next to the other one. And optimally, you do the 2 trigger skips on the same rocket, which is so difficult. I'm gonna show you actually. It's really quick. So it runs on like.
Great.
Oh, they got this record now. Oh, no, that's not the thing I clicked. Why did I click that? Hold on. 7-2. Any percent. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh no, I am not dumb. I was right.
Yeah, you clicked on their like channel.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so that's an insta arch clip, by the way, which is even more even more bullshit.
What?
And then yep. That. No.
What?
We're not doing that. Like we're not doing that. I mean, they can do that.
What?
What? I don't know. They got that all day. That's all them. Not me. 7-3. No sound, no memory. Which one do you think this one is? Where do you think this goes?
All right.
No, it's not. No.
Okay. Okay.
Secret exit's all right. I'll give you that. So I'll move it up 1. Main exit? No, actually, it's getting moved down because of how bad main exit is. Okay. It genuinely, dude. So the clip out. I don't think the slide clip is optimal for this one. It might be. I'm not sure. But the arena clear is the most RNG garbage in existence in this game. The most.
Oh, yeah.
It is random whether you get a good arena clear time. And it is random on 2 different levels. If the tree fills and if you kill everything. It's annoying. It's terrible. No sound, no memory. No sound, no memory. Anyway. Alright, 7-4.
A tier. Maybe, honestly, maybe S.
Well, it's P tier,
P.
but yeah. I'm gonna put it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it above 2-2. It's just kind of like a goated level. Like there is an arch clip at the start. It's pretty easy, and it's like barely any of the run. The rest of it's like I think there's 3 miss clips there. Yeah, I think there's 2 miss clips, and the kill's pretty cool. It's just cool. It's kind of a it's one of those Chad levels.
Top, I think.
I'll edit them out later, bro. I don't know, but yeah,
They're free.
dude. All right, 7S. I'm gonna be nice,
Mm.
and I'll put this in A. I think it has some shortcomings. Personally, I think the skull grab's really annoying. That's about it. I'm gonna tell you a story about. Actually, can you tell it from your point of view, Witless? Because I basically played this level for the first time, and if you know the intended mechanic, that's what happened. I was in the level for a half hour. And I don't remember exactly what I said. If you can just kind of summarize what I sent to you in a voice message, please.
It was about, if I remember right, it was a solid 3 minutes.
Yep. It's something like that.
You won't believe me. Like, I believe you, man. Okay.
So you know how...
And like...
I got a vacuum.
Yeah. Like...
I woke up in a steamy mood, yeah.
That game that Markiplier played, Overwatch Simulator, and I'm like, yeah, where? Yeah.
Yep. It was so annoying the first time. I think it's very funny that I ended up actually running it. Dude, I was livid. All right. 8-1.
I couldn't even begin to guess. I played all of these levels once.
It's going in C. It's just like the route here. I'll show you my run of it because I'm so goated. And I don't know if I'm actually podium anymore.
Dude.
I remember. Yeah, no, I'm not. Let me find it. Yeah, over here. It's just stupid. That's not what I clicked the wrong thing.
Yeah, you clicked the channel again.
I'm so stupid. I get it. I'm stupid. Okay, yeah. This is canon.
Hold on,
what do you mean?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh no, I forgot. I can just watch it in here.
You KK slander in your thumbnails when you haven't watched it.
Yeah. Skipping. Oh, it's because the ads. Oh, it's because more ads are playing. But yeah, you slide out here, you look at a specific spot in the door with camera tilt on. It only works if you have camera tilt on. You put it down and you get on the rocket, which basically it makes your position barely clip into the door for a second before it explodes. Which, while it does that, your hitbox goes over the door and it opens from the other side, which allows you to go through the door again. It's just kind of slop. So, 8-2. Pretty cool.
Like I have no guesses. I played all these levels once.
I'm gonna put it like high A. I'll put it above 3. I'll put this one above 3 too. It's pretty cool. I liked it. I think it was really cool. I should run more of it. It was really fun when I did. The issues you have to down patch. I don't like down patching. All right, 8-3. Any percent round. Let me think. Oh yeah, okay, I remember it now. Not secret exit. Secret exit is the most slop garbage category imaginable. I'm not even counting it. It's basically, you just clip out, you UV twice to a random checkpoint in the distance, and then you do an arena clear. That's it. It's alright. I'll put it above 8-1 because it's not as slop-like. 8-4. Okay. I will... Theoretically, this is a really cool level. Theoretically. In practice, it is the most annoying level ever.
Yeah.
I'll put it in B. I'll put it above 02. It is kind of fun to run, but it gets really annoying when you get like unlucky boss RNG for like 10 times in a row. It's just annoying. All right, and that completes our tier list. Done. Boom. I'll just leave it on screen so you guys can agree with me and tell me how cool I am, because these are the best takes ever and nobody's gonna have a problem with any of them.
Right, yeah. Everyone believes that.
Obviously. Alright. So, number 1. Default Piercer. Okay. Actually, I want to see, like, I want your guess, like, how good do you think it is in speedrunning? You can even just think how often you see it, too. You know what I mean?
B, because of coin stuff, I think.
Default.
B.
No. This is, as of now, it is broken. Like, literally broken. Like, it doesn't work right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna put it in, right now it's like, it's F because it doesn't work intended. However, when it does work, I think it'll be like a B or an A for P%, just because it's basically splitting a piercer shot, which is gonna be really cool with coins. The issue is it doesn't work right now, and it's really weird, and yeah. It's not that good right now, but it should be better. Default sharpshooter. Default, not slab.
Solid E.
Yeah. It's basically never, I've never seen it used in a speedrun. In Cybergrind, it can have some benefits to doing stuff with the Maurices, but really it doesn't do enough damage to warrant it. Also, I should clarify for the audio viewer listeners at home, this is in the lens of speedrunning specifically. It has nothing to do with Cybergrind or anything. I'll mention if it's really strong in Cybergrind, but this is basically just for speedrunning. So, yeah. Default marksman. Oh, I wonder where this is gonna go. You'll never guess.
I eat my cereal.
Where do you think this default is going?
S.
Yeah, correct.
What are we doing?
Default piercer.
Oh.
I'm gonna say
solid. Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in A because it's really good for. I'm gonna put it in B because it's really good for bosses. No, it's good for clearing out, especially like street cleaners and schisms. When you have a line of them, they're really annoying because you can't kill them with like anything like that you would kill normal fodder enemies with. I actually had a Q&A that I answered a question about what's the most annoying enemy, and I said this exact same thing about schisms, that they're really annoying because you have to use something decently strong to kill them. I think you actually, I don't know if this actually kills schism. I don't remember. Anyway, but it's really good. Slab marksman, in the terms of speed running, it's not good. In general, it's pretty good. It's good for boss levels base game. Anyone who says that it's the worst weapon ever and there's no ever use cases is a LARPing idiot. They're just not true. The W bandwagon fallacy.
Dude, I loved the slab, the green one. I'm not gonna.
No, that's not. That is marksman.
I loved the slab marksman so much, and I had a friend, and you know this friend.
I do.
Tore me down so bad for wanting to use a gun. Like 15 minutes of, and that's so stupid. The intended way is blah blah blah.
I say
it's solid 15 minutes, and then I never used it again, even though I liked the weapon.
You should use, like, in Cybergrind, in boss levels specifically, Cybergrind, it's like, it's iffy. In boss levels, base game, if you're just playing the game, not like doing any routes or anything, it is objectively better than the default marksman. The only reason the default marksman is used in like speedrunning and not the slab one is because you have the dead coin. You know what I mean? Like, it's the only reason it's used, like, and because of sludge usually. So like, if you take speedrunning out of it and you go to like P1, there's no reason you should be taking default marksman if you're just trying to beat the boss or P rank it or whatever. In my opinion, I don't see a benefit. But yeah, slab sharpshooter. Would I say? I would say it's kind of the same as the piercer. It's just a little weaker when it comes to Rico stacks, but it's a lot better when it comes to room clears though. I'm probably gonna take this one down. No, okay, I'm gonna put these both up here. I'd say they're pretty tied.
I'm gonna admit, I still don't really know how to use the special red shot. I just kind of shoot at people and hope it bounces right.
It usually just like, especially if there's like a line of enemies, there's a lot of spots in the game where there's a big line of enemies. Or if like, for example, there's, if you think like, let me give an example. Like, 1-3, if you shoot it right up at the boss, it should do a good bit of damage. Or like closed rooms, it's really good in. That kind of stuff, where there's like a line of enemies. Although, I'm actually going to take it down because there's a different weapon that's better with lines of enemies that you probably better to use. That doesn't use it. But it also does detonate explosives early, so I'm gonna keep it really high B, barely not A. Very, very close. This is a low A. Yeah. Corey Jix, defaults.
Oh, huge.
Now, for speedrunning, I will say, I really like the default core. For speedrunning, the alt core is just better. It's just slightly better in almost every use. There's some cases where this is better, but it just got buffed to where you can do it frame 1 now. So like as soon as you take it out, you can flick UB, which you can't do with the alt core. But it just, and then the duck boost, which is where you just shoot forward with the shotgun, you get some speed. It's good, but it's not as good as having a jackhammer. That's just not. So I'm gonna put this in S2. I don't like using it. I try to avoid using jackhammer whenever I can, just because I personally don't like using it, but it's just better. Default pump charge for speedrunning.
Hey, hold on.
Speedrunning, not crushing for the main game.
Nope.
I'm gonna put it. It's above. I'm gonna say it's D because it still does get used in a few levels, but in like it's only for usually it's only for movement, and typically it's not even necessary. Like pump charge is almost always used, and I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna put all the jackhammers in S. I'm gonna put this one a little bit below. The jackhammers are just too overpowered for speedrunning. It's just objective truth. There's nothing you can do about it. This one's just below because it doesn't have that good of it. Well, no, you can. No, it's too specific. You can gloost with it and do it with bosses, but it's just kind of that. So for any level not, it's just, it basically doesn't have another function. So it's a little worse than the other jackhammers, but jackhammers are just too good. Default sawed-on.
Default sawed-on?
I'm gonna put it with the pump charge. Just because the only place I've seen it get used is when you need to run deep alt core and alt pump, and you also want a duck boost. So you can use this as your duck boosting weapon. However, that's like the only place I would ever even imagine it being used. So I'm putting it below pump charge, because pump charge gets used a little bit more than that, but it's the same thing. It's just not good enough to warrant anything. Default attractor nail gun.
Oh. Maybe B.
Okay. Default?
Oh, no, never mind. Sorry. Yeah, there's no reason for it.
It is genuinely the worst weapon in the game, and it needs a buff ASAP. There's one level it is used on in 6-2, I will say. That is, I can't think of another level it's used on. For speedrunning, it's just bad. There's like one use case for it, and that's for nail bombs, and usually you don't need that many nails. For base game, if you are... And cyber grind is useless. There is no reason ever. I cannot think of one reason to bring the default attractor nail gun. I can think of overheat. I get overheat. There's, especially if you're using the E-rail and like just proccing conduction off like 2 billion people. Default attractor needs a buff. I don't understand why this has not been buffed yet. It has no use. 0. Other than 6-2, but it's so bad everywhere else, and only that level, I'm putting it below everything else. I don't care. Nail gun jumps.
8-2. Dude, 8-2. My time for that is 28 minutes and 11 seconds. 8-3, 31 minutes and 16 seconds.
I think that was pretty... No, I think your 8-3 time was decently close. I think mine was like 25 my first time. I didn't know you could just do one of the directions at the split pathways with the 2 skulls. I forgot. So I did both, and I was like, oh, wait. But yeah. Alright, so jumpstart nail gun.
Jumpstart nail gun. Oh, that's... Well, is this one of the... where it's just outclassed by its, like, other one?
No, it's the other way around. It's gonna go...
Oh, really?
It's gonna go... I'm gonna put it below the default pierce. No, I'll put it a little bit below the default piercer because there's a lot of clears that like are just kind of faster without conduction, because conduction can take some time to proc, and other things can be frame 1. The jumpstart can't really be frame 1. It can just be really close, but it's just so good. That's so good. The reason this saw blade launcher I'm gonna put next to the default piercer is because when you connect the cable, the thing you are connecting to isn't automatically going to proc conduction on every other enemy around it. You need to ground it first. You don't need to know what that means. All it basically means, it needs to have nails in it, a magnet in it, or it has to be wet. So like in water or something. I think there might be another thing that I'm forgetting, but I don't know. If you have it as the nail gun, when you shoot the cord, you can just shoot 2 nails into it and boom, it's good. With the saw blade launcher, it doesn't do that. So you have to do it some other way, which is really annoying and it costs a lot of time. And a lot of time the enemy moves by them. So this is kind of one of those things where there's no real reason to use it, because the saws that even launches aren't even that good. It's basically just for like, if there's a boss, like one boss, and you just really need to proc conduction on it, and there's no other enemies, so it's good for boss levels, I guess. But most bosses you're not really gonna need proccing conduction off of, and you really, really need that red saw, you know, just use the blue.
Here.
Alright, overheat nail gun.
Overheat nail gun? Pretty decent.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm gonna put it in C. It's kind of mid-tier. It's like not really ever used. It's kind of one of those things where it's outclassed by, you know, the alternate. However, it's used for nail bombs, and it's really good for setting up nail bombs. And like you could say for cyber grind, it's good for, you could just use it on like a bunch of fodder enemies, shoot your E-rail through it, and every single enemy will proc conduction. It'll kill your FPS. It's so cool. Yeah. Default saw. I don't even think there's a conversation about this one. Default saw though. I'm gonna put it below core reject. It's just good. It's just so much better.
Yeah.
Same thing with the overheat nail gun, except it's gonna go definitely above that. And I'm actually gonna put the saw below the default piercer. The overheat saw blade launcher is so good, especially for base game. If there's a line of enemies, you demolish them. You can set things on fire. I think it helps with proccing stuff. I'm not 100% sure about that. It's just so good. And you can insta throw it out if you want with less strength. It's just too good. And it just stays there. You know, it's good. E-rail. For speed running again.
Solid.
It's solid.
No, I guess like...
No, I agree. It's solid. It's good for boss kills, and like a lot of times when you're doing things with like mind flayers, any boss, you're gonna be using this. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm gonna put it.
Feels like it needs setup though.
It needs some setup. Usually the setup's pretty quick though. It's just the issue is that like it needs context basically. It doesn't just function always. It's not always good. You know, so I'm actually gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in low A because it's just so good for boss kills. Like let me think. I think like a lot of boss kills use it. I'm gonna keep it in B actually. Screwdriver. So this is one of those ones where if you have a setup for a spike, it's like the best weapon ever. Nothing comes close. But 90% of the time you don't. I'm gonna put it above the over. Put it up.
But the constant health gain.
You don't need it. It's good for cyber grind because the style, it basically makes it so you don't have any hard damage. But like in speedrunning, well, it's good for some other kills because sometimes you'll screw punch stuff. I've seen that before. But so we'll just keep it a little bit above overheat. Malrail, no conversation. It's a S tier. I mean, you can't have speedruns without UBs, dude. Like, you just can't. Freeze frame.
I mean, trigger skips, right? You need that.
Trigger skips is one of every single out of bounds clip, almost, other than like slide clips.
Cerberus too. You got to put 5 freaking rockets.
Yeah. Rocket traps. Yeah. Freezing rockets on people. Riding them.
Lots of good stuff.
Every single out of bounds clip.
I'm sorry.
Basically, all uses this. I'm gonna put the Malrail above the jackhammers because you get a lot of the speed from being at UB speeds from the jackhammers, and I'm gonna put freeze frame also above the jackhammers, just because it's every out of bounds clip. Like you can't just do away with that.
Yeah.
SRS. Really good because it's frame 1. Basically, any weapon that you have that's frame 1 of something, it's probably gonna be pretty good. SRS is so good. It's amazing. I don't know if I'd go as far to call it an S tier.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it. Would I rather have overheat or SRS? I would rather have overheat. I'm gonna put there. It's really good. Oil. It's good. It's not as good as you think it is, because you don't.
1-4 savior though.
It makes it's looking for 1-4, and I'm gonna put it below. Like, the thing is, would I rather have all of these things or oil? Like, I'm putting this. It's just dependent on the level, but most levels, if you don't have oil, it's not a big deal. Like, it loses some time, but it's really not a big deal. Whereas other levels, if you didn't have Malrail, or if you didn't have the core, or you didn't have default piercer, the whole level changes. This is something that's kind of like, it saves you a tiny bit of time, usually. Alright, and then the arms, I mean, that's just S tier. I'm not even going to do this garbage where I rate them. Well, Knuckle Blaster is more like A tier, I'd say. But Feedbacker and Whip are going to be, like, up here with Freeze Frame, you know? Alright, and I think that's my whole tired tier list. Everyone can look at this and tell me how amazing I am and how correct and objectively true this list is, of course.
You are not going to get a single good word. You're going to get this idiot, this fool, this moron.
I'm getting, like, 3 videos made about me. This Ultra Kill Runner doesn't know shit? Worse than the plan? Alright, that is all.
Nothing good will come out of this.
No, but I think it'll be funny. Alright, thank you for watching my tier list. And thank you. It's very long. I'll have to edit these down.